Welcome to Irish Insider Live. We're here on the sidelines of Sun Life Stadium, which will host tonight's BCS National Championship game between Notre Dame and Alabama. We're just hours away from kickoff at this point, so let's just get down into our keys and predictions for the game. Andrew, we'll start with you.
Well, Alan, I think it's well documented that tonight's game will come down to the trenches, but I think we also need to look at a couple other aspects. Defensively, Notre Dame hasn't given up a touchdown outside of the red zone in more than 600 plays. If they can keep Amari Cooper from making the big play, and also offensively knock it in when they get inside the 20, then I expect Notre Dame to be victorious tonight. My prediction is Notre Dame 17, Alabama 16.
Chris, what's your thought?
Well, Alan, in the lead-up to this game, there's been a lot of talk about motivation, heart, which team is more convicted to do a good job out there on the field. I don't really put a lot of stock in that. I think it's going to be decided between the light lines by the quarterback play. Everett Golson has had a really nice layoff. In the 45 days since the last game, Brian Kelly said he's had a bunch of really great practices and really settled down in his play. I think he's going to come out and shock the world on the big stage. Likewise, for A.J. McCarron of Alabama, he's had some stretches throughout the season where he's struggled, such as in the second half against LSU and also at times against Georgia. I think the Notre Dame defense could stop him just enough to pull out the close victory. So I have Notre Dame 23, Alabama 20.
Matt, what about you?
Just like everyone else, I think this game is all about the defenses. The long layoff especially helps the defenses, especially coaches Nick Saban and Brian Kelly. The defense will take over this game. I don't see an offensive fireworks show. I don't see that happening. Even though quarterback play is important, running back play is important, it's all about the defenses. As for the key, I think it's the special teams. It's going to be a close game, and a fumble on a return, a missed field goal, a blocked extra point could be the difference. I think Notre Dame struggles in the red zone, kicks a lot of field goals, but wins 19-17.
Well, like Chris, I think this game comes down to quarterback play. It's going to be a tight one into the fourth quarter. These teams are too good not to have that happen, and I really think it's going to come down to which quarterback can make more plays in the fourth quarter. Now, you look at that, and that means A.J. McCarron and Everett Golson. McCarron's a great passer, but especially given the way Golson's played in the second half of the season, he's got the ability to make plays with his legs and with his arm. I think that ends up being the difference. I have Notre Dame 20, Alabama 16. Thanks for watching Irish Insider Live. Enjoy the game. Go to ndsmcobserver.com for all of our coverage. For the Observer at Sun Life Stadium, I'm Alan Joseph.